Whenever you try to prove your innocence, always keep text messages that's gonna prove your innocence. Gotti, you really got that man text messages from 5 years ago? Yo, what up? It's your boy Black with Black TV, where we give you reviews and hip-hop news. And today, I'm about to give you a review on Yo Gotti's brand new album, I Still Am. Don't forget to hit subscribe to Black TV for more reviews and more reactions. Hit a like, hit that subscribe button, and in the comment section below, tell me what is your favorite Yo Gotti song of all time, and what is your worst Yo Gotti song of all time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check out I Still Am. I guess he still what? Yo Gotti, I Still Am is his 8th studio album, which has the hit single Rake It Up, which peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Top 100s. And after the big hit of Down in the DM, Yo Gotti has been very successful, and he's been pushing the right buttons and the right recording keys, and he's making good music. Right before the eve of his album dropping, Yo Gotti been doing interviews left and right. He happened to reach the Breakfast Club and explain his whole thing about his beef with Young Dolph. And apparently he was just saying that he just want everybody from Memphis to come up. He's not hating. He don't even understand what the beef comes from. And in the midst of the whole interview, Yo Gotti shows Charlemagne the text message. The last text message he got from Young Dolph, which was really inspirational. But like I said before, Gotti, you've been doing a lot of sneak dissing from here and there on your records, and that's no excuse. So that's like throwing the rock and hiding your hands, or whatever that saying means. But let's go ahead and get right to it. The cover is extremely dope. I like how the cast of Money and his jewelry and all that is right there. It really reminds me of his last Cocaine Music album. I'm gonna put it right here. I forgot the name of it. I forgot what number it is. But it's really reminiscent of that, and I like it. It's pretty dope. But what I actually like about I Still Am is his beat choices. He has picked a lot of good beats as far as to go on this album, and majority of this album is produced by Ben Billions. But my favorite beats are from track 3 Brown Bag, number 6 Different, and number 5 Juice, which is all produced by Zaytoven. And those are the 3 songs with the best instrumentals. But you also got producers on here like Southside, Mike Will, Murder Beats, and Drummer Boy. He also kept it real street. I mean, if you haven't been listening to Yo Gotti, all of his music is street-like. But this right here, he keep it in the lane he's in. He's not changing anything. Just like on number 6 Different, he's really comparing himself to average people, to where he's different. He's not acting like that. He don't social media beef or none of that. Or like in track 11 Yellow Tape, where he actually speaks about that whole thing about how him and Dolph got into it.
All these sensitive rappers need hugs. I ain't growing with you. Nah. I don't know you. Quit hitting my phone by that verse. Look, I don't know you. I ain't beefing on no Twitter. I go on. I'ma make you be a gangster. Bring the.
Just like with that clip right there, it says it all. He said it in an interview today on the Breakfast Club, that he didn't know if it started off with him not doing a verse for Young Dolph or not. But that's a whole different other video. And with my last point as him being street, number 1 Betrayal is basically talking about how him getting betrayed about his homies. I don't know who he really is talking about, but it's just basically self-explanatory. But my favorite song is number 12, Don't Wanna Go Back. He don't wanna go back. Basically, the song is talking about how he don't want to go back to his old lifestyle, but he will if he have to. And then on the second verse, he's really talking about how he felt about black youngster situation in the whole Charlotte, North Carolina incident or whatever, and that was very intriguing. But what I actually dislike about I Still Am is that track 8, 2809, which is his old street address in Ridgecrest, and it's like, I love the message. It's like him reminiscing of what he used to do back then and what he did. But that sample really didn't fit the persona of Yo Gotti. Usually Yo Gotti have a track here and there where he samples something and make it sound very East Coast. But you know, it just wasn't for me. And on track 13, Around the World, he have like kids on the chorus, and this song really reminded me of Look at Old Girl on his album Life, and I didn't like that song. And like, I don't know if his purpose was to make a kid song or what, but Gotti, stay away from kid songs, bruh. And my last point is that I'm gonna go ahead and say it, Rack It Up. I'm not gonna say it enough. Nicki Minaj bars was really weak on this, and you know, all I'm gonna say is they call her Nicki, but her name ain't Nicole. Tell me that's corny. Tell me that's corny. But my least favorite song is number 10, Oh Yeah, featuring French Montana. This song is also another sample song from a dance song, Chopper Style, which is like a decade old. And you know, I know Gotti tried to put a dance song on this album, and it really sounded like it was forced, and I wasn't feeling it. And what really surprised me about why I didn't like it, French Montana, he did a pretty okay job as far as his verse. I don't like French Montana, but you know, his verse didn't contribute on why I didn't like this song. It's just, I hate the fact that he tried to flip Chopper Style and make it his own. But let me go ahead and rate Yo Gotti, I Still Am. I'ma give it a strong 7 out of 10. I wanted to give it an 8, but the reason not is because that, you know, he's thinking it's the average Yo Gotti album. But if you're a big fan of Yo Gotti, you're gonna love it. He got a lot of good quality songs on here, but you know, he's keeping it street, and you know, he got his hit singles on here, which is Rack It Up and, you know, Juice, apparently on the radio. But it's an alright project. I mean, I don't think it's Yo Gotti's best, but it's a great project. So what do you think about Yo Gotti's I Still Am? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think this is Yo Gotti's best work? Do you think Yo Gotti has what it takes to make the Billboard charts again? Leave it in the comment section below. And if you're an independent artist and you want your music reviewed, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter at Black Music, BLACMUZIC. And until next time, I holla. Next time on Black TV, cause I still is.